So, to make an easy recipe real quick, so we can, whatchamacallit, so that we can have a very nice and delicious, lunch for work. Just remember to grab your chicken breast, and before you turn on the stove and have your hot pan with everything, just remember to dice up your chicken so that it can cook in the middle. Grab any knife that you can find and just do little nice dices. Uh, Obviously, you can throw the chicken on the grill just like that if you want, but I like a little bit of seasoning on my chicken, so you know, gotta. I like bathing. Putting the seasoning on it, rub it in between the creases. And then once you've already prepared your chicken the way you want it, grab a frying pan, put a little bit of oil, not like exaggerated a little bit, but like a moderate oil, and then just put it on low heat. You don't have to have it high. It's gonna get hot regardless. Because if we have it on high heat, that's when stuff starts burning. So low heat, and then you're gonna start hearing the sizzling once the chicken hits. I'll put the chicken down diced first so the inside can cook. Ooh, you hear that? So while that one's cooking, I'm gonna dice up the second one too. Dice it. There you go. Nice clean cuts. Make sure that the inside is exposed, but not completely to the other side. Which there's no problem with that, but And we're gonna continue bathing it. Like, see? That's fine. Don't worry about that. So then, now that we have the second chicken prepared, I'm gonna throw it also in there. There we go. Wash my hands real quick. I'll be right back. So while your chicken is cooking, you can be prepping other stuff that you might want with your chicken. If you have those frozen veggies that you want, put them on another pan, low heat also. Put some water in there so you can like steam them or put them in the oven, however you like prepping them. If you like rice and you know how to make rice, make some rice so that it can go alongside with this chicken, and you can make yourself a chicken super rice bowl with veggies. Maybe you can add a little bit of teriyaki sauce if you have it, and then you can make yourself a teriyaki bowl. So this chicken is bubbling. I know for a fact it's not done completely. I just like to check it out once, Ooh. That smells super nice. So, there we go. So, always remember, have patience. Don't freak out. Everything's low heat. Always remember that. So that always gives you the advantage to be like, fuck, I forgot something. Go. And then you don't have to worry that it's burning because it's not too high. So you still have time manageable to save whatever it is. What else can you do? Oh, if you have bread, eggs, and avocado, you got the perfect breakfast right there. So you can grab a piece of toast and just, a little bit moderate butter. Toast it, both sides. Or if you can find an alternative to butter, perfect. Whatchamacallit. So you have the toast, make your egg. A lot of people do it sunny side up. You can do however you want. I do scrambled. So I'll scramble my eggs, cook them, and I'll put it on the toast. I'll add a little bit of cheddar cheese for the dairy, you know, and then I'll grab an avocado, a couple slices, put it on top, and then you got a egg avocado toast, and it's like, so delicious. You eat two of those, you should be fine. And if you think you can't, make yourself a third one. And if you don't want to feel guilty about it, cut it in half, only eat half, and then you can save the other half for later. And if you're still not full, then you can eat the other half. And if you're still hungry after that, too bad, drink some water. You know who you are. Hey, quick update. Look at how white this looks. Ooh, ow, burned myself. Nice and tender. It's at very low heat, but it's cooking it properly. Look how this looks like a rib cage. That looks so yummy. I'm gonna eat that for lunch today. For those of you, I work in an Italian restaurant, and it sucks because you're tempted to eat all that, pizza, pasta, garlic bread, cheese bread, everything that you can think of, I have at my disposal. And, after years of eating there, it's no surprise I got to where I am. But that's why I want to change things up, because it's not only that it's all fast food there, We have stuff like, we have carrots, broccoli, spinach. We have healthy stuff. We have pineapples. We have potatoes. Like, it's how we make it that probably would make it better. Because there's alternatives to, like, pizza. Like, the gluten-free. I think gluten-free has lower freaking calories than a regular dough, But, I gotta make a plan to, like, set myself boundaries and be like, no, you don't need this. Don't do that. It's better if you do this. It's better if you don't do that. And, this is what I want to show you guys, that it's all willpower. You can do it. It is possible. And, you just got to do it. It's super cliche, but you just got to do it. I want to set an example for my fiancée. I want to show her that you can do it. I want to, I know you're watching this, Juliana. I know you can do it. That's why I'm doing it, so that it's not bull. And so we can do this together, even though we're not together at the moment, but we will be, and we'll look fine together. So, we got it. Delicious chicken. I want to also point out that if you're gonna be consistently eating the same thing as, like, chicken or, like, meats and all that, and, like, you, like, for sure know that you're gonna get tired of it, what I would recommend is for you guys to obviously get yourself your preferred seasoning, but not only that, just get yourself different varieties of seasoning so that you don't get tired of the same old taste and like, like, if you're gonna be eating chicken for, like, a good amount of time, like a few months, which is what realistically I'm gonna be doing. One second. Thank you. So, like, I like using Goya adobo all-purpose. I have no problem using the same seasoning over and over and over and over again. But realistically, why do it? So you can have other stuff like ground black pepper or lemon pepper seasoning. I got a few other ones that I can't find right now. But, like, I'll even go as far as putting, like, beef seasoning on it, or like ramen soup powder, just a little bit, not too much, so that it has different flavors, and it's like, oh, I'm not eating the same thing over and over and over again. So that will also help you be consistent instead of, like, because I know for a fact that a lot of people will eat the same thing and they'll be like, oh man, like I don't want this. I don't want to do this no more. It's not worth it. But trust me, it's worth it. All you gotta do is just change it up every once in a while. Once you feel like you're getting tired of the same thing, switch it up. Do lemon pepper seasoning, and then run with that for like a day or two, maybe 3, and then once you feel you're getting tired of that, black ground pepper, or garlic salt pepper, or what else do we got? Everything on a bagel seasoning. Who knows? Fuck, everything can go. You just gotta like adapt to it. You gotta make things adapt to you, and for me, that's what makes it easier. Different seasonings means I get different types of chicken. This fight is literally the same piece of chicken all the time. So, yeah, I just wanted to point that out, let you guys know, and also for like other foods, your eggs, salt, black pepper, a little bit of garlic salt, change it up. You want to make them fluffier, add a little bit of milk. There's different ways of doing it, varieties also that can also help out. But this hair. But yeah, let's look how the chicken's doing real quick. Ooh, look at that. Nice and yummy. Update. I just checked the chicken. It's still a little raw in the middle, so I'm making new cuts on it, and I slightly elevated the temperature. So if you feel that your chicken's still raw in the middle too, just like I just found out, slightly turn it up, and just do a little more cuts, and it should be fine in like the next few minutes. Oh yeah. Oh, that ripped. Well, that's fine. That's what we're here for. Oh yeah. Does anybody have plans for Easter Sunday? Thankfully, it's my day off. They asked me though, hey, do you want to work? And I was like, hell no. Which is why I had to work on one of my days off to keep the day, so I wouldn't lose a day. But yeah. Let's flip this bad boy. There we go. So I can cook on the newly opened. Oh. There we go. You can get some water. So while the chicken's cooking, I'm get that out of the way. I'm gonna update you guys so you can see that I wasn't lying. That I'm like basically 300. Besides the fact that I have some clothes on and all that stuff, and I just drink water. So 300 on the spot. So hopefully we see that number drastically go down, and I'm gonna make that shit go away. I had to think about it for a sec. Not bad. Pretty good chicken. That's got the other one working. That one's gonna be for a later date, probably tomorrow morning or something. What? Delish.